it's an extremely significant event. This is really the start. Most people haven't been here before. This is their first opportunity to come to the waters for the most important events in sailing and the Olympic Games, and we're hosting this, and it's a fantastic opportunity for us as the host nation to show off what we do well in, and one of those things is sailing. And
it's very different from Beijing. It's the winds are a little bit stronger, but then there's also going to be the upsides and the downsides to any venue, and I think it's all about just managing the difficulties as well as you can to get the most out of it, and tailoring your training program towards that. I think this week it is definitely a bit of a showcase event. It is the last one of the World Cup series, and with it being at the back end of the season, kind of all the major regattas for the year are over and done with. So the World Championships have just finished for most people. So kind of the highs are finished, and now we're just back. And I would presume if it was anywhere else but in Weymouth, not many people would be that interested. But we're here on the Olympic waters. There's a lot to learn, and it's a fantastic venue. So I think it's going to be a good week sailing. Oh, for sure. As soon as we'd finished in Beijing, and I'd come back, and after all the partying had kind of finished and died down, there's not much to motivate you getting back in your boat when it's cold, wet and miserable. But the fact that the Olympics are going to be here on home waters is just great motivation for all of us to get back in our boats, get training and get sailing harder and harder, with actually trying to achieve another medal in 2012, which is what it's all about.
Well, yeah, we amazingly sail very little now in the UK. We're a bit spoilt, especially come this time of the year. But over the years we have spent a lot of time in Weymouth, but Weymouth's changed a lot, and the facility here has changed a lot. This whole marina has been built in the last year. The Olympic Centre's now been built as well, so things have changed. It's almost unrecognisable, but the great thing for us is the water and the wind is still the same, and it's still the great conditions we're used to here. Having said that, we're now faced with unusual conditions, wind from the east, and everyone who knows British conditions will know that most of the breeze is coming over from America most of the time, and it's a bit wetter. So we're happy to have some sunshine and these unusual easterly winds. I think the Skandia Sail Gold Regatta has kind of two aims really. One is as a test, both for the organisers and for the competitors of the waters, and that's, I think, the main reason the sailors are here, is to get used to the Olympic waters, to get a feel for what the conditions are going to be like. But it also has a dual that is part of a World Cup series that they've started this year. I think it's the final event of the year, and I think that's a series that's going to gain in importance as it grows. So I guess me and Andrew are here to race on the Olympic waters. That's our primary goal.
No, I mean, we're definitely focused that the Olympics is in 2.5 years nearly, just over 2.5 years now. So the reality is the clock's ticking quite fast, and if we want to try and win it, regain our title, it's going to be, or defend the title. In fact, it's going to be. We've got a lot of work to do, and we've deliberately not worked too hard this year because we want to be really fired up for sailing in 2012, and that's what it's going to be really about for us, 2012. So we're fully focused on that job. But Ian can tell you he's had that difficulty before. It's tough, but hopefully we can do it if we work hard enough.
And
let's start moving. Can we start moving?
Yeah. Just need to try and stay with him.
Yeah, I know. We need to go right, hard right.
Not fuel, you've got loads.
Eh?
Not fuel, you've got loads. Start.
Eh?
Start. Lovely.
Nose right in front.